3.
Hello! Hey, I got another really exciting video for you today. It's pretty interesting and I want to get going on it. I'm going to be making wild salmon balls. You could make them into patties, but I'm going to be making them into balls. I'm going to be using 5 different ingredients. It's a pretty simple recipe and it's absolutely fabulous. I hope you try it. The ingredients that I have are a can of salmon. It looks like there's 36 grams of protein in this, no fat, no sugar. So that's a lot of protein for one, I don't know, excuse me, I don't know how many ounces it is, but it's a lot of protein. I'm going to be using some melted butter. This is melted butter with some olive oil, probably half and half. I'm going to be using salt and pepper. I'm going to be using some herbs. And I'm going to be using eggs. Thank you, Lorraine and Michael. They gave me last night a dozen eggs from their chickens. They told us they get 5 dozen eggs a week. Oh, how exciting. I think they have 5 chickens too. And I'm going to be using some bread, and I'll talk about that when we come. So in 10 minutes or less, I'm going to be making some salmon balls. Got my oven heated to 350, and here we go. The first thing you do is you take your can, oh, I'm dripping. You take your can of salmon and you dump it in. I would read the label on my salmon. I would look at Sam's Club, I would look at Costco, I would look around and get what you want. This came from Alaska, so that's pretty exciting. So I put my 1 can of salmon in. If you wanted to make more salmon balls, you would use 2 cans. I'm going to blend it up. I'm going to add pepper. I'm going to add some salt. I'm going to add a little butter. I'll come back to some more butter. I'm going to add 1 of my farm fresh eggs. And I'm going to add some keto bread. You can add whatever type of bread you want. You could add a cracker, but I'm trying out this arrowwheat keto bread. It only has 3 grams, 3 carbs per slice. That's unbelievable. Are the ingredients really clean? No. But my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. I'm going to give it a try. Hey, if you know some great keto bread, organic, something that I would consider clean, would you let me know? Because I'm looking for a good source of keto bread. But I'm going to put my bread in here with all of that, and I'm going to simply blend it up. And there it goes. Looking all right. Yeah, I don't know if you remember, you can check back. I've been freezing herbs in the freezer in olive oil. This is parsley. So I'm going to drop in 1 of my parsley cubes, freezing it in an ice cube. And that worked out pretty easy for me. And I wouldn't doubt that it's too mushy. So I'm going to have to add at least 1 more slice of keto bread. Let's give it a try. Oops, break it up. Looks like tuna fish. Is that going to hold together? No. So now I have 4 slices of bread in. 4 times 3. I have 12 carbs in this. I'm not going to put any more, I know that. All right, I'm going to give it a try. So, I take it out. and I put it in a bowl, and I get ready to prepare to make balls, little round balls. Yeah, that should work. We made this earlier this week, and it went really fast. We loved it. So, do I want to add a little more butter? Probably not. So now I'm going to take a very heavily oiled pan. You can oil it with butter, or you can oil it with olive oil. And I'm going to put out a round scoop of this. It almost looks like biscuits, doesn't it? If I had added more bread, more as a binder, I could have made them more into a ball. These would make great patties, but today I'm doing this. So I guess you could almost call them salmon biscuits. Here's the reminder. What I just put on this tray has 36 grams of protein. If I like it, that's incredible. And this, so if I have what I know to be 12 carbs, 7 goes into 12. Each one of these is under 2 carbs. That's pretty incredible. And you know what I'm going to do? I am going to take, and I'm just going to brush these on top with the butter. And they are going to be ready to go into my oven. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So this is a really simple recipe. I made salmon biscuits, not quite salmon balls because I would have had to add more bread and I didn't want to. I'm going to bake these until they're brown, and they're going to be crunchy on the bottom because I liberally put grease on the bottom, butter on the bottom, and this will be my protein, some of our protein for today. So, thanks for joining me. I hope that you try this and that you like this. I pray that you have a wonderful day and that your food is blessed.